Thanks for joining me on my next video. In this video, I'm going to be installing this battery-operated Wi-Fi smart thermostat. It's for a gas boiler thermostat, but it actually still works for a fireplace. And currently I have this unit installed, which is just manual, and it will work with 24 volts AC, or you can also just use batteries. But the problem with this is that it's not Wi-Fi, so I can't control it or monitor the temperature from my smartphone. So I'm going to be taking this one out and replacing it with this. I've already done it for my other fireplace and it works like a charm. So let's do that. So as you can see, this unit just takes two AAA batteries, and here's my two wires that come from the fireplace, and this operates as a normal thermostat. If you need to put power to it, you can, but like I said, I can't control this through my smartphone, so I'm going to be removing it. So this particular thermostat, I purchased it on AliExpress. Very cheap, about $35 Canadian. And what I like about it is that it works with Alexa, Google, and also with SmartLife. I normally connect all my devices, outlets, switches, what have you, smart bulbs, whatever, to SmartLife, and I do use Google to turn things on and off. So it's very small, it's not that big, as you can see. It's very compact. And where you put the wire through that's coming out of your wall, this is what I've done. I've removed the old thermostat. So you can feed the wire through either through here. There's 4 entry points, the bottom, the left, and the right side there. So all you do is break the tab where you want the wire to come through and then feed the wire through there. So we're going to take this off and we're going to install it. Okay, just took it out of the plastic. Having it in my palm of my hands gives you a perspective how big it really is. And to pop the cover off, what you're going to do is just get a screwdriver in there and just kind of twist the cap off. Press down and that should pop off the top cap. Okay, so I'm going to mount this plate on the wall. I'm going to try to reuse this so I don't make 2 holes in the wall or have 2 holes in the wall, and take this out, fix that hole afterwards, because this thermostat is a lot smaller, as you can see. So let's do that. So I'm going to use the top entry point for the wire, and as I mentioned, just put your screwdriver in here and basically just break that tab off. And I'm going to do that off camera. So that's with the tab broken. Now I can insert my wire through there, and hopefully it can use the existing plug that's on the wall here and screw the first one in, and then find out where the other one needs to be. So I checked the alignment and neither one of these holes I could use. So basically just put the screw back into the plug. I just cut around it so it doesn't rip the paint out, and I just pulled it out. And I did the same on this side. And I'll just, I guess I'll end up having to fix one of these holes. So I'm going to put the unit on, mark it with a pencil, and then proceed to put my, I'll use the existing anchors, plugs, whatever you want to call these things. I'll stick them back in the wall, and that's where I'll screw it in. Okay, so I've got it perfectly leveled. I'm going to mark this hole, and then mark that hole, and then proceed to put the plugs in. Okay, I just used a screwdriver to make the hole in the wall. You can use a drill if you want, make a nice clean one, but that seems to do the trick anyways. Put the plug in, bang it in with the back of the screwdriver. And now with those in place, I can proceed to mount the back plate. So I'm just going to feed the wire through the top hole that's in the plate. As I indicated before, all you need to do is just remove the plastic tab here, and that opens the opening that you want to put the wire through. And my holes that I made and the plugs I inserted should all line up. There you go. And I'm going to proceed to put the screws in, level it, and then I'll put the connector unit. Okay, it's just temporarily put the screws in. Then I'm going to level it, hold it in place, and tighten the screws. Kind of hard to do with one hand holding the camera. So this video is not really intended for installation instructions, but more so just to show you how you could use a Wi-Fi, smart Wi-Fi thermostat with your Fireplace. So you can control it from your phone. Hang loose, I'm just going to tighten those up while it's level. Okay, the two screws are tightened up, and as you can see, it's pretty level. Okay, so I put the two wires into the blue connecting block, and I just tightened the two Phillips screws. And make sure they're nice and tight. Then I'm going to put the 3 AA batteries in. Okay, so I'm just testing the 3 batteries before I put them in. The last unit I connected the batteries with was going bonkers on me, and I thought maybe I had a defective unit. Ended up being I had a bad battery because someone left the old batteries and mixed up with the pack of the new batteries. So just check your batteries, make sure they're good before you put them in. Okay, so I've put in the batteries. 3 AA batteries. You can't go wrong the way they're put in. The negative of the battery always goes on the spring side. And once you have it in, it'll power up, show you the current setting, temperature. Oh, you can just press the button, there you go. So what I'm going to do now is just basically put it back, clip it in, and then we'll proceed to connect it to SmartLife. Okay, so I just clipped it back in. Yes, I'm going to fix this hole. I got some leftover paint. I'll just put some drywall mud there, sand it, and what have you. Power it on. It shows your current temperature in the room, the time, it goes off right away, time of day, and your set temperature. One thing I do want to point out is this unit is in Celsius and does not allow you to convert to Fahrenheit. So you cannot change the setting from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, before we even connect to the SmartLife app, what I'm going to do is just make sure that the thermostat is working and does indeed turn on the Fireplace. Okay, the Fireplace is currently off, and I'm going to manually set the temperature higher than the room temperature, and it should come on. So the current room temperature is 22.4 and the set temperature is 18.5. So I'm just gonna go above 22.4. You heard the click and the Fireplace is now on. So the thermostat is working in manual mode. So let's proceed to connect it and add it to our SmartLife app. Okay, to put the unit in pairing mode so you can connect it to the SmartLife app, make sure it's off and press and hold this button for 3 seconds. And as you can see, the Wi-Fi light is now on and now it's in pairing mode. So we're going to proceed to pair this with the SmartLife app. Okay, I'm going to start the SmartLife app. As you can see, it already found the device. It's called floor heating by default. Click add. On the screen that comes up, select your Wi-Fi and enter your password. And as you can see, it's installing it's adding the Wi-Fi thermostat. Now it's added. You can change the name to whatever you want in SmartLife. I'm going to probably change it to living room or main floor Fireplace. Do that later. So now what we can do, just click done and it'll get added. There you go. Current temperature is set at 25 degrees. Room temperature is 24.1. So let's control our Fireplace and make sure it works. Okay, so the fireplace has been added to the SmartLife. I renamed it. And here you can actually see the room temperature. It's currently off, and that's the set temperature. And I have it in manual mode. There's a child lock down here if you want to lock out the buttons on the thermostat. Under advanced setting, there's frost protection. Remember, this is for a heat pump, so if it goes below a certain temperature, it'll turn on automatically. There's weekly programming, so it's a 5+2. 5 days of the week, you can have different times and different temperatures. And then on the weekend for Saturday and Sunday, you can have 2 settings. There's an indicator of the battery power, how much power is left, and temperature calibration. So if you need to calibrate the temperature because it's not accurate, you can do that here. I'm going to be running this in manual mode, but if you wanted auto, you would just press auto. So to turn the fireplace on, I'm just going to set the temperature greater than the room temperature. You heard a click. Fireplace is on. Hopefully you can see the flames. Okay, I'll turn it off. And fireplace is off, and you also heard the click. Okay, let's set the temperature using Google Assistant. Hey Google, set temperature 28 degrees, fireplace.
Sure, setting fireplace to 28 degrees.
Okay, so you can see the flame is on, and the temperature is now set to 28. Hey Google, set fireplace temperature 22 degrees.
All right, setting fireplace to 22 degrees.
Flame is off, and the temperature is now set to 22. So the fireplace is currently on. I'll bring this up here so I can show you it working. It's not smoke and mirrors. I get my phone too close there, but let's see if I can get this angle like this. And I'll just change the temperature. I don't know if you can still see the flames on the fireplace. And the fireplace I heard the thermostat click, and now it's off. So as you can see right now, it's just in auto mode. I can go beyond the temperatures in the room, and the fireplace should now start. I just heard the click, and there you see the flames. So now you can control your fireplace using the app. And the beauty of it is you can do it from your phone. You can have it in auto mode and set program it to set different times of the day that you want it to come on and off. I'm just going to leave it in manual mode because I just want to be able to turn it on and off. And because I have my SmartLife linked with my Google, I can just say, tell Google to turn the fireplace on and off based on the name that I've assigned it. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and please subscribe if you haven't, and give this video a like. Thanks very much. I'll leave the link to the product that I've purchased here.